Okay, we opened in August of 1988, and we were at the old location until March of this year, 2014. And we grew there probably 3 different times. We added to the building, about 3 different times until we got up to about 11,000 square feet or so. And we just really didn't have a lot of parking, and we just needed more space and stuff. And we really wanted to spread out, and the opportunity came along to, our business was really doing good in the last few years with the situation. The economy's been bad, but our business has really been good. Our best year ever was last year, and it looks like we're even gonna, do better than that this year, especially with the bigger store and more merchandise and stuff. But we moved out here, and of course we have better parking. We have, more merchandise, more square footage, and we're excited about where it can go.
Right.
We've been blessed. I had my little talk at the ribbon cutting, but first of all, I thank God for being able to have a job that I love to get up to every day. There's so many people in this world that whenever they get up, they hate to go to work. I love to go to work. I can't wait to get here, and get to buy the things that I love doing and stuff like that. So hunting has always been my life, so I really, really like that part of it. And of course, my employers are just the #1 people in my life. And, I just wouldn't be anything without them.
And how many do you have?
I have about 7 or 8 full-timers that, I've never had a full-time person quit, which, I guess we're doing something right, maybe when you say that, but, I've always tried to treat them fair, and I'm a believer that if you treat your employees good, then, it'll come back to you, and it really makes things work really well for your business. A lot of people try to maybe pay their employees as least they possibly can. Well, about 15 years ago, I'm not going to say I had this philosophy the whole time, but, I changed a lot, and I started paying my people as much as I possibly could and doing everything I possibly could for them and still make a living. Best thing I ever done in my life. And now, whenever when I'm gone or when I'm not here at the store, I know it's taken care of, and I just got the best employees that you can have.
Well, it sounds like the first employee that you have that might quit is actually you, because every time I hear you talk about how your son Luke's going to have to pay for this building. So
right.
Are you? He's going to be taking this thing over one of these days.
He's going to be taking this over, and really. When I built this thing, it was a dream of mine, of course. I always wanted a big sporting goods store, and, God allowed it to happen for me here. You can see, what's come about. But I didn't realize when I was building this thing this past year that I thought I would kind of build this and get it going and then, just kind of move out of the way, But now that we've created this big monster, I probably had about 3 more years of work to me. But Luke will end up, and one of the reasons I built it is for my son Luke, because he wanted to pursue this. He loves the sport just like I do. He knows all about it, and he's got a marketing degree from Ole Miss, and he's really added to my business. He's been truly an asset to us over the last 5 years. Since he graduated, I think it's been 5 or 6 years, and he's just really done real good with it and helped it to grow. So, I'm excited for him, but hopefully in a year or two, I am out hunting and letting him run it.
I hear you. Now, what with it being September, deer hunting is going to be picking up more and more. Tell me what all makes some.
Yeah, we just had dove season this past week, and there's a little bit of that going on. But bow season opens around the 1st of October, and then our rifle season and our gun season and our muzzleloader season have changed a lot. So you can. I don't know the exact dates, but I mean, coming up in October, the deer season will start, with the archery and the crossbows and stuff. So, it's really starting to pick up in that sense. And then duck season comes along, in November. A lot of duck hunters, and that's not that far away. So, a lot of guys are beginning to move around and get their tree stands set up, get their food plots in. They come look at their stuff. They're shooting their bow. They're practicing. They're sighting their guns in. So, this is the time of year that we really get started, and it just kind of gains momentum all the way through the season.
All right, and what is your square footage here?
Square footage is around 35,000 with the upstairs and all. We have 20,000 in the bottom here. We have a 10-gun range, that you can go in. You can shoot up to a 308 in it. You can shoot pistols, rifles, everything. It's great for the kids. It's great for the moms. It's great for the you know, the hunter, if he wants to sight his gun in, it's just great for the shooting sports. And then we have a 35-yard archery range called Whisper Holler, and you can shoot 35 yards with a bow indoors and air conditioning. You know, it's not many places that you can do that. You know, and then, you know, we got something unique, Bass Pro or anybody, and I'm not picking on them, but nobody has you know, a store like this where you can walk out of the retail into a 10-gun range, have a lounge that you can watch through shooting glass and watch people shoot, or either go up and watch them shoot 35 yards in archery range with couches and chairs and big screen TVs and stuff. It's just a family atmosphere, and we want to keep it that way. And we want to also make sure that we're not like some of the big stores. We want to keep our service as personal as we can. There's so many big stores you go in, you can't get nobody to help you, and I'm going to fight against that as best I can to try to keep people, you know, help them find the things that they need when they come in, and give them advice and let them buy on their own.